feel warm. Not all kings get crowned. Let me talk. One last time. I came up off scars, off silence and bars, off moves that left marks, and pain you can't chart. They see shine on the shell, but inside still sell, still voices I quell, still nights I can't tell. I made it, yeah they say that, but at what cost lay flat? I lost friends, got paid back in plaques, I don't even play back. I built walls, not homes, held crowns, but alone. So if you ask what I own, it's just time and a tone. Don't follow this path, it look gold, but it's slash. It move fast, then it crash. They love you, then laugh. Don't follow this path, not if you want peace to last. Not if you want roots, not flash. Not if you dream past cash. I ain't say I regret, but I say I ain't rest. I say some lessons cost breath, and some wins feel like death. I taught by example, but my script ain't sample. It's redacted, scramble, with codes only scars can handle. So go build with your light, don't copy my night. Don't dress up this fight like it's glory, it's fright. I ain't hero, I'm proof that pain makes truth, that legends leave booth, but hearts don't stay youth. Don't follow this path, it look gold, but it's slash. It move fast, then it crash. It love you, then laugh. Don't follow this path, not if you want peace to last. Not if you want roots, not flash. Not if you dream past cash. Woo! This ain't closure, it's clarity. Not prophecy, just honesty. Don't follow this path unless you ready to lose what you ask. Can't wreck, gone. Can't wreck.
Last one. Not a goodbye, just a print. I ain't built this to flex, I built this to last past death. If I'm gone in bed, my words still cut through flesh. I don't care for no plaques, I care if lil' bro don't trap. I care if my niece no facts, and walk like a queen, not act. Too many die for respect, too few live within 10. So I move like rent still do, even when my chain say new. I ain't asked for the throne, I just held it when they all gone. I ain't rap for the phone, I spit truth, you could build a home on. What I leave behind ain't just bars or rhymes, it's a coat, it's a spine, it's a light in the grind. What I leave behind ain't famous time for the next to climb with more than shine. Look, I wrote pain in the page, so you ain't gotta bleed in the cage. I flip grief in the wage, so they see more than a phase. My losses pay tuition, my scars just additions to the script that raised my mission. This real, not superstition. To my team, hold ground. To my fam, pass it down. Tell the fake stay out. We don't need your sound. Legacy ain't chain, no drip. Legacy is who you live. So if I dip, remember this clip. I ain't rich, I'm equipped. What I leave behind ain't just bars or rhymes. It's a coat, it's a spine, it's a light in the grind. What I leave behind ain't famous time for the next to climb with more than shine. You don't need to say my name. If you live by the flame, I left the blueprint. You just gotta move it. Unwritten wins. Yeah, what I leave behind. Yeah. Woo! Not every war worth fight. Not
Not every win feel right, but some things still matter. Love, 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 love. I seen cash make blood fade. I seen love get switched for praise. I seen thrones built on shade and real ones left where they lay. So I asked, what's worth bleeding for? What's worth opening that door? If they clap loud when you fall, then was the crown ever yours at all? I lost time, I can't get back. I built lanes, they won't track. I gave hands, got knife for that. So what I protect now gotta last. If it ain't fam, it ain't real. If it ain't pain, it don't heal. If it don't stay when you peel, then it's a mask, not a shield. What's worth bleeding for? What's still pure in this war? Not likes, not praise, not tours, but truth even when it's sore. What's worth bleeding for? Maybe just 5 names, no more. If I gotta fall, let it be for core, not for noise, not decor. I don't need peace with a bow. If it's fake, I'll let it go. I don't need love on show, I need quiet when I grow. I done seen loyalty flip, seen real come with scripts. So I clean my circle quick, only scars, no lipstick. If I stand, it's not for flex, it's cause I buried what's next. It's cause I know what's a wreck, and I know what's worth that check. So don't ask if I still feel, don't ask what's fake or real. Ask what made me kneel, then stand again with still. What's worth bleeding for? What's still pure in this war? Not likes, not praise, not tours, but truth even when it's sore. What's worth bleeding for? Maybe just 5 names, no more. If I gotta fall, let it be for core, not for noise, not decor. Yeah. Not all loss is equal. Some shape your whole code.
Woo! This ain't the old book. It's a rewrite. New rules. Same still. Let's go. First rule, no posting, real plays. Keep the wins low, let the vault say. Second, never trust too quick. If they switch for light, they ain't built to stick. Third, don't flex for a crowd. They ain't there when it get too loud. Fourth, don't preach the show. Loyalty never gotta glow. Fifth, stack first then talk. You don't lead if you still beg shock. 6, don't front for the labels. If your truth ain't raw, you ain't stable. 7, keep circle tight. Know who ride and who bite. 8, don't rap what you ain't live. The reaper pull, cars not give. New rules, same still. New script, but the code still real. You could dress fake pain with a deal, but you'll still flow when it's filled. New rules, same still. New kids, but the place still chill. I ain't yell, I just build. So when I speak, they feel. This ain't preaching, it's prepping. This ain't teaching, it's stepping. Too many think it's a set list. It's war, not Netflix. So I write for who stay quiet. For the kid who ain't buy it. For the soul that got diet, but still move with the riot. New rules, no cap. New tone, still trap. New threats, still map. Old gods, still snap. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to end pretend and raise what's real again. Woo, let it begin. New rules, same still. New script, but the code still real. You could dress fake pain with a deal, but you'll still fall when it's filled. New rules, same still. New kids, but the place still chill. I ain't yell, I just build. So when I speak, they feel. Yeah, can't roll, not back, just a wait. They play the game, I bet the stakes. Woo, I like it.
Yeah, every win got a cost, every night got a cross. Look, they say I made it, but I'm restless. Rolex shine, but my soul still breathless. I built all this from scratch, but can't erase no past, just patch. I got rooms in my mind I don't enter. Scars got names and they all still fester. When the world see boss, I see ghosts. When the flex hits hard, I feel most alone. Benz outside, but the paint still parked. Grin on my face, but my nights go dark. Still got shooters who ain't touched the chart. Still got brothers doing bits for a part. Success ain't sweet, it's still. It's the weight that nobody feel. It's the mask with the ice grill. It's the deal where you kill what's real. Peace don't sleep here, it just visits. And the silence loud like a sentence. I got fame, I got digits, but the war on my chest never finished. Peace don't sleep here, it just hide. Under deals and the lights and the pride. I walk calm, but inside I slide. Still got rage that I swallow with pride. Yeah. I know pain with no witness. I know winds that still feel like sickness. They see woo, I see weight. They see gain, I see fate. Had to bury what I couldn't fix. Had to live with some permanent shifts. Still hear names when I spark my spliff. Still see face when I check that list. I ain't preaching, just confessing. Ain't no heaven if your soul's still stressing. They say time gon' fix it all, but what if time only build more walls? I don't drink to escape, I just toast to the ones that ain't safe. Still ride with a face that's straight, but I dream in a different state. Peace don't sleep here, it just visits. In the silence, loud like a sentence. I got fame, I got digits, but the war on my chest never finished. Peace don't sleep here, it just hide. Under deals and the lights and the pride. I walk calm, but inside I slide. Still got rage that I swallow with pride. Yeah, I ain't run from it, but I ain't whole either. Still winning, still bleeding. Woo.
Al accident.
Yeah.
No tweet, no leak, just 3 calls deep.
Let's go.
Let's go. 10-18 phone balls once, no words, just a name in front. Lil' man said we good to eat, I said cool, keep it off the street. Pulled up slow, no tent, 3 cars deep, no hint. No loud gang, just link. All black fit, no print. I ain't shoot for show, I ain't bark, I just go. I ain't come for the crowd, I came for a vow. You touch blood, I respond, not with post, with bond. 1 call, it's on, whole thing done by dawn. 3 cars deep, no chain, no speed. No flash, just heat. No flex, just sweet. 3 cars deep. No noise, no tweet. No hype, just reap. No talk, just keep. We ain't rushed, just waited. Whole week calibrated. They move like they made it. I move like it's sacred. I don't kill for pride, but I race who slide. On fam with fake ties, so I came with no guide. Pull up, 2-step. 1 exit, 1 rep. No mask, just rep. Cause this wasn't no theft, it was judgment by hand. No jury, no stand, just code, just land. And now, understand, 3 cars deep. No chain, no speed. No flash, just heat. No flex, just sweet. 3 cars deep. No noise, no tweet. No hype, just reap. No talk, just keep. Yeah. No peace treaty, just precision. 3 cars deep. And back to living.
Yeah. Woo. I left the chair, not the game. But look at them, laughing up. First they forget who held ground when it all went red. Who dropped heat when the scene went dead. Now they post like they roll without bled. I see them talk like they made lanes. Copy tone but they felt pain. Talking go with no battle names. Only wins in their story frame. I ain't bitter, I'm watching. Calculating, not mocking. I don't tweet, I don't log in. But I know be jogging. See I step back, peace was the plan. But peace don't live with a fake span. They tag me in shade, not hands. So now I'm back with a different stance. First they forget, then they regret. Thought I retired, nah, I just reset. Try to replace me, no preset. Now I'm back and it's cold, no sweat. First they forget, then they post quotes. Try to sound deep, but it's no growth. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to vote. With bars that choke, nah, I float. I ain't calling no truce, I ain't signing no pact. If you cross me for clout, then I carve that back. I built lanes with no cosign. They want noise, I want coline. I don't flex, I just realign and wait till the fool expose time. Don't rap for the culture, you milk it. Don't stand on code, you tilt it. Don't live that script, you film it. I write when I live, then kill it. They forgot, cool, that's ammo. Now I'm surgical, no camo. When I drop, it's a dismantle. Street still mine, no scandal. First they forget, then they regret. Thought I retired, nah, I just reset. Try to replace me, no percent. Now I'm back and it's cold, no sweat. First they forget, then they post quotes. Try to sound deep, but it's no growth. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to vote. With bars that choke, now I float. Yeah, let them talk. Talk at the throne. Legacy ain't a tomb. Just wait. Woo! Woo! Yeah. To all my real ones, stand tall. We don't fall. We don't flinch. We don't break. Look, we came up with nothing but fight. Every meal was a maybe not right. We ain't learned from books, we learned from the night. Learn how to move without losing the light. I seen OGs, faith for the shine. I seen youngins lose soul for the likes. But me and my team, we cut from that line. That don't bend when it's time to decide. I don't run with who bluff, I only eat with who starved. I only roll with who stood. When the world threw dirt on our heart, we got no gimmick, no mask, no cap, no script, no cast. We just bleed real through the raps and clap back when they aim at the past. We don't break, we don't beg, we don't fold when it all gets red. We don't run, we don't fake, we don't move for the gram of snakes. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't play with his family ends. We don't chase, none of that's fake. If it ain't real, we don't relate. Look, I done seen heaven and hell. Same block, same shell. Same love turn cold, same wind feel stale. But I stood, yeah, hell, when the game tried to cage and sell. I ain't break, got built from the ash, now the scars feel real. We don't post for the clout, we toast for the ones who stay down. We ghost on the ones who played out, and we write what they can't say out loud. This ain't rap, it's creed. This ain't trend, it's need. This ain't gang, it's breed. This is pain turning into a seed. We don't break, we don't beg, we don't fold when it all gets red. We don't run, we don't fake, we don't move for the gram of snakes. We don't break, we don't bend, we don't play when it's family ends. We don't chase, none of that's fake. If it ain't real, we don't relate. Yeah. To all my real ones, from the soil to the sky, we don't break. Woo!
Mama said don't lose your name for gold. I traded mine on them cold night roads. 10 winters deep, I ain't felt no sun. Made money off pain, so proud by the ton cops drove past. I ain't flinch, I grin, cause I knew what it cost just to stand and win. No love, no flags, just teeth and steel. In a world where the handshake are deeper than steel. Ain't no road back, only steps ahead. I built empires from words I bled. Can't fix what broke, just my feeling regret. When the scars turn black, the past and dead. No road back, just nights I spent counting all the sins I used to defend. Now they toast my name in suits and ties, but I still hear the scream when the silence dies. Cash more distance, fame more noise, but peace that price got no invoice. Little bro locked down, said I changed for clout, said I changed to live. You try to get out, we left. Said truth don't sell like pain in the world ain't moved since I boarded that train. Ain't no road back, only steps ahead. I built empires from words I bled. Can't fix what broke, just my feeling regret. When the scars turn black, the past and dead. No road back, just nights I spent counting all the sins I used to defend. Sometimes I wonder if I lost more than I gained. Every chain on my neck got a last name. They see trophies, I see tombstones. They hear bass lines, I hear dial tones. If I disappear, don't send no prayers. I live like kings, but I built on theirs. One rule I kept from the alley to the stage: never fold, even if the lights fade. If you're not a king, what was that?
You blink, now you bleeding. Said my name halfway, I didn't even let you finish. Yeah. Y'all rapping riddles, I reply knobs. I don't wait for hooks, I end whole lives. You build careers off my quotes and tags. I cut that link, now delete your bags. This mic got veins and it pump heat. You drop verse, I drop a lead. Ain't no warm up, no bridge, no spine. If I pull up, I kill a midline. Kill a midline, no full round. No last words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your set. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption arc, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I do this, I cut off friends. They think trap just flexing beef, but I do art with soul and grief. I ain't diss you, I dismantle base. Now your whole squad locked out of place. You post your gun, I fund real ops. You red gang, I hire drops. This ain't the game for streaming. Why? This to kill a moment, freaking lie. You thought it's sport, but I own the court. You post your L like it's merchant sort, but I don't clap, I terminate. You drop new tape, I seal your fate. No warning shot, no studio beef, just real life. Silence underneath. I ain't waiting till your verse go dead. I cut through ad-lib chorus thread. You breathe fake loud, I bleed clean. You scream squad, I break whole team. You thought you finished that diss in time. Too late, I killed you. Midline! Loud. Kill a midline, no full round. No last words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your set. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption arc, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I don't diss, I cut off friends. Kill a midline, no full round. No last words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your set. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption arc, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I don't diss, I cut off friends. Half your track still uploaded, but your crew already gone. Merkava. Merkava.
Yeah, yeah.
Trigger words. Love.
This ain't a diss, it's a declaration. Trigger words, no hesitation. You cross the line, now feel that heat. Ain't no truce once blood hit street. I gave you game, gave you grace. You gave me shade, then hit your face. Tried to paint me as the villain, huh? But I write facts, not feelings, bruh. You post shots, I post time. My grind got layers, yours just rhyme. You built fake cloud on my name. Now every click you get, I frame in shame. Trigger words, I load and aim. Speak my name, I scorch your lane. I don't forget, I calculate. Every bar you drop, I calibrate. Trigger words, say it loud. I don't flinch when it echoes back in crowd. You fire first, now it's my turn. Watch your throne when the tables burn. You was never from war zone blocks. I bled for stripes, you just posed for shots. My soul been taxed by the streets and laws. You paid with likes, I paid with scars. I stood tall when the world bent. You been fast when the world went. Talk real tough on a beat of post, but you shook in rooms where the silence choked. This ain't revenge, it's reinforcement. No fake peace, no endorsement. This is discipline, dressed as flame. This is me undiluted pain. Let the drums roll, let the bass snap. Let your guilt wear chains like a loud trap. Now everybody wanna play that tough, till they hear that tone shift rough. I don't need crew, I move like one. Every line I spit weight like a gun. I walk in silence, you walk in fear. We don't match, make that clear. This verse ain't just bars and beats, it's a message carved in concrete streets. Trigger words, I load and aim. Speak my name, I scorch your lane. I don't forget, I calculate. Every bar you drop, I calibrate. Trigger words, say it loud. Don't flinch when it echoes back in crowd. You fire first, now it's my turn. Watch your throne when the tables burn. Trigger words, I load and aim. Speak my name, I scorch your lane. I don't forget, I calculate. Every bar you drop, I calibrate. Trigger words, say it loud. Don't flinch when it echoes back in crowd. You fire first, now it's my turn. Watch your throne when the tables burn. So next time you reach for a mic, say it twice, say it right. I don't bluff, I don't blink. Trigger words got more pull than you think. But again.
This is my last word. Not for closure. Not for fame. Just so you feel the weight before it crushes everything you stand on. I don't leave traces, I leave changes. I don't write verses, I write phases. You beg peace after fake parades, but I built war that don't degrade. Now all them names gone off list, all them beefs dissolve in mist, all them diss tracks age in shame. Cause I ain't clap, I rename the game. Last word, no mic drop, just cities burned and labels stop. Last word, no Grammy speech, just war-fed zones I now breach. You post regrets, I post files. You cry for fans, I count miles. It's my farewell coded cursory, no goodbye, just no mercy. They said don't go too far, I built maps. They said he's quiet, I launched traps. They said he'll fade, now I print face on the walls of courts locked in place. I made ghosts out of whole careers, left agents mutant bloggers in fear. You thought viral meant you immortal, I cracked the code, now you post from portals. This ain't threat, it's insurance. This ain't rage, it's endurance. This ain't end, it's termination. I don't trend, I erase nations. Now every room walk different when they hear my name. Air stiffen, every exec whisper, don't push him. Every host say shh, he's cooking. And I ain't proud, I ain't loud. I just left y'all crying to your cloud. So keep your files, your final plea. This album close. No mercy, no key. Last word, no mic drop, just cities burned and labels stop. Last word, no Grammy speech, just war-fed zones I now breach. You post regrets, I post files. You cry for fans, I count miles. It's my farewell coded cursory, no goodbye, just no mercy. Last word, no mic drop, just cities burned and labels stop. Last word, no Grammy speech, just war-fed zones I now breach. You post regrets, I post files. You cry for fans, I count miles. It's my farewell coded cursory, no goodbye, just no mercy. That's it. Mouth closed, gates locked, only silence left. And Mercavo. Just no mercy! Just no mercy!
I ain't take no crown, I built mine, piece by piece, from bone and betrayal. Let's check who's really royal.
I came from the ash, not the ashtray. Built thrones out of debts they never paid. You flex for fame, I move for law. I run the code that the killers draw. Back then I walk with wounds unhealed. Now I ride clean, armored seal. They cheer for me, but fear me more. Cause I don't knock, I break the door. Thronecheck, who bleeds for real? Who built from scratch, not daddy's deal. I don't reign, I restructure lanes. If I walk in silence, they still feel flames. Thronecheck, this ain't for show. Every night I get, they earn that blow. I don't rule by love, I rule by faith. Respect ain't sweet, it comes with tag. No banners, just scars and names. No ceremony when I claim domain. I sat in dirt before I touched the steel. Watch fake kings beg for meals. They scream lawyer with rented tone, but I audit hearts like they own my throne. This power ain't gifted, it's pulled with heat. When I show teeth, the empire kneels to feed. I got vaults of silence filled with screams. I bought peace by owning schemes. They still pray I slip, but I own gravity. You talk presence, I breathe strategy. I write orders in single glance. One look, flip deal, shit finance. I don't need threats, I built the fear. They move cautious when Mercavo near. I don't sit at war, I fund the field. No blood gets spilled unless I sign the seal. I built this lane, I lock this gate. Now speak with care or seal your fate. Thronecheck, who bleeds for real? Who built from scratch, not daddy's deal. I don't reign, I restructure lanes. If I walk in silence, they still feel flames. Thronecheck, this ain't for show. Every night I get, they earn that blow. I don't rule by love, I rule by faith. Respect ain't sweet, it comes with tag. So if you talk crown, check the name. Cause only one built is out of flame. Mercavo.
who started it. Don't point out who soft. You stood in that room, you cheered. Now, you erased. I don't pick sides, I end zones. Don't block tweets, I break bones. This not petty, this ain't beef. This that moment where I cut belief. They said don't shoot the crowd. Cool, I flip the floor, collapse aloud. I don't check who clapped the cosign if you watch me bleed. You next in line. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just brief death. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. Why they lie my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom. I step in, erase the room. Come to argue, I came for white, full silence. One shot, no hype, this for the nodders, laughers, watchers, all the bystanders in fraud concerts. I seen you post, now you quiet, you dress like war, I bring the riot. Not with noise, I move with cold. You live on streams, I overload. This not heat, this pure vacuum. No survivors, I clear the room. No collabs, no labels, save, no industry suit gon' block this grave. Don't DM, I don't read, I press play and let y'all bleed. Strength, I love it. More the sweet, more ground to cover. You did that chant, wore that fit. Now burning the same clout, built pit. No throne safe when the wind mine. No team left when I sideline. You thought Mercavo played by boom, no. I walk in, erase the room. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just breath theft. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. Well, they lied my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom. I step in. Erase the room. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just break death. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. While they lie my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom, I step in. Erase the room, erase the room, erase the room. I don't shoot a man, I bury his echo. And then I silence everything he ever touched. Recover. You been heavy. You get hammer. Used to dream of changing overseas flights. Now I sit first class with my demons at night. Diamonds on wrist, but my pulse run cold. Everyone I touch feel bought, not bold. Mom called, let's bro doing time. Team all changed, I just read the signs. Laughed too loud when I made that meal. Now the silence hit harder than the shots that kill. Nothing hits the same when you reach the top. From the block to the ballroom, still can't stop. Money stacked tall, but my soul feel light. Guess the war inside me never left that fight. I got gold on my neck, but no weight in my chest. They say I won, but I ain't felt blessed. New faces, vagrant stage applause. Used to rob just to live, now I pay for applause. Never thought freedom would feel this tight. Surrounded by yes, but they dim my light. Talk real big on interviews and screens, but the mirror don't buy in a scripted dream. Legacy, fame, all the things they chase. I just want peace, but that ain't in the safe. Nothing hits the same when you reach the top. From the block to the boardroom, still can't stop. Money stacked tall, but my soul feel light. Guess the war inside me never left that fight. I got gold on my neck, but no weight in my chest. They say I won, but I ain't felt blessed.
Can't rewind pain, can't refund pride. They love the glow, but not the scars inside. If I lose again, I won't beg or explain, 'cause even heaven to me might feel the same.